Health and fitness, it matters to me a lot. It matters more than just your physical state. Yes, I believe that we need to take care of our temples, take care of our bodies, and make sure that we're living well. But I think when you think about health and fitness, it's more than just the physical aspect. It's how much do you care about yourself as a person, and how much are you willing to invest in living a quality life. So me, I had to get to a point where I saw my life as valuable. And when I was able to see my life as valuable, when I was able to believe that I was worth something and that God gave me a life worth living, then that meant that I had to not just treat myself like I was trash. And that meant I had to put effort into maintaining a good life for myself. And so, yes, I want to look good. Yes, I want to feel good. But more than that, I want to consistently believe that my life is worth something. And when I believe that my life is worth something, I'm willing to invest in all areas of my life. My mental health, my physical health, my emotional health, my spiritual health, relationships, my own dreams and goals are attached to how much I believe my own life is valuable. And health and fitness and exercise is just a piece of that, when I see myself overcoming and conquering in this area of my life, it motivates me to conquer in other areas of my life that seem impossible, that seem difficult, that feel very difficult. This was a very difficult battle for me to fight. But as I see myself overcoming here, it makes me believe that I can overcome anywhere. So I don't want you to think that this journey is just about being small or just about me being not being fat. It's a journey about me believing that I'm something, that I'm worth something. And I want to encourage and inspire other people to believe that whatever their thing is, that it may not be obesity, it may be something else, but their life is worth investing in, and their life has value and worth to it. So that's ultimately why my health and fitness journey matters to me, and others people's journeys matter to me as well, because I want them to see themselves as overcomers. Was I born overweight? Was I born obese? No. I mean, I don't think anyone is born obese or born overweight. I've struggled with it since I was a kid, but I wasn't born that way per se. Though I do believe that I am born with an addiction to food. And so though I think my addiction to food and how accessible unhealthy eating, was to me combined, made it easy for me to continue to live an unhealthy lifestyle. And so even though to this day I've lost 180 pounds, it's still a daily decision for me to not overeat or to exercise or to eat well, because I also know that it is my own personal struggle, and I fight against that consistently. If there's anything that I think my parents should have done differently or to help me, I mean, I think my parents' generation in general probably wasn't just as knowledgeable on health and fitness and how to raise healthy children. I was the only one in my family who was obese, so I don't know if my parents felt like they did something different for me than they did for my siblings. I think they just tried to present us with the same options. I just ate more of those options. And so I think as a parent, it's difficult to figure out how to manage your child's lifestyle. But over time, I've seen that the best way is to not isolate that child and make that child feel like they're the only one who has to be healthy because they're overweight. I think when you look at your entire family and say, as a family, we need to be healthy, then it makes that one child not feel like they are on punishment. I think my parents did a good job at not making me feel that way. I'm very just excited to be here. I'm encouraged by the event in general. When I was a kid, I don't think there were a lot of programs or events that talked about obesity or health or overcoming or people being able to share their stories. When I was asked to come and share a little bit of my story, I have 5 minutes. I'm going to be quick. My story you guys are able to see. I'm just going to talk a little bit about what I've learned on this journey, and I'll be around here a little bit after I speak, just to be able to answer whatever questions you guys have, engage with you, tell you a little bit about my journey. Like the video said, I've struggled with obesity the majority of my life. Ever since I was a kid, I have been, putting on the pounds, and food was my outlet. Food was my thing. But it wasn't until I was 21 years old. I was in college at the time. That's funny, I went to LMU, and then I transferred to Biola University. But I was in college at the time when I just felt like my life was trapped. I felt like I was stuck. I felt like I had no hope. I felt like I had no future, because my struggle with obesity pretty much controlled every aspect of my life. It controlled my emotional, I felt emotionally trapped. I felt physically trapped. I went literally not able to fit the airplane, not being able to fit on amusement park rides. Like every single aspect of my life was so hindered by my struggle with obesity that I decided at a point in my life it was do or die, literally. I decided that I no longer wanted to just exist, that I wanted to live. And that decision, it kind of like the Kaiser Permanente motto, I didn't just want to live, I wanted to thrive. I wanted a life that was worth something. And that started with me having to realize that my life was valuable. And when I was most of you guys' age, I didn't see value in my life. I didn't believe that I was worth something. I didn't believe that I was a conqueror. I didn't believe that I had the power to take control of my life. I didn't believe that I had what it took to overcome. You guys saw the picture, I was well over 350 pounds before I started my journey. But I was so convinced that I had to leave where I was. I didn't know where I was going, I didn't know all the steps to get there, but I knew that where I was not a life that I wanted to live. And I wanted to just come here and share that with you guys, because your thing may not be obesity, your thing may be obesity, but whatever your thing is, I want to encourage and inspire you guys to believe that impossible is just a mentality. There's no way that I would have been able to lose 180 pounds if I was stuck in the mentality of I can't. I'll never. It's impossible. I didn't see people around me doing it. I saw a lot of people around me that struggled with obesity, but I never saw anyone that conquered, and I never saw anyone that conquered naturally. However, I knew enough to know that the life that I was living was not a direction that I wanted to move in. And one thing that I learned on this journey is that there is no age limit to greatness. And so I was so excited to be able to talk to you guys, because at your age is a time to inspire the nation, like a time to inspire your generation. I don't want you guys to think that when I get older, that's when I start living. When I get older, that's when my dreams begin to manifest. When I become an adult, that's when I'll do great things. I want to inspire you guys to take control of your life now, to set yourself up to win now, to believe in yourself now, to be encouraged that you are an overcomer now. And part of that starts with taking care of your temple, taking care of the body that God's given you, because it is a reflection of how you value yourself. And it's a journey. Life is a journey. You're gonna have one thing I've learned on this journey is resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from life, the ability to bounce back from difficult situations, the ability to say, you know what, I messed up, or I have some trials, or I have some hard times that I'm facing, but I can bounce back from that. That my life is, I have the ability to keep trucking and keep going forward. I don't know what your thing is. Some of you guys may feel like you're not smart enough. Some of you guys may feel like you didn't come from the strongest family. Some of you guys may feel like you've kind of been set up to fail. And I'm here to tell you that there's no such thing. That regardless of your circumstances, regardless of, the things around you, that God has invested enough in you for you to triumph and overcome those things. I'm not here to minimize difficulty. I've lived it, in more than one way. But I am here to encourage you to know that you can move beyond that you are strong enough to push past that, to tap into the community that's around you, the support system that you guys have through this program, because that's gonna, as you tap into that, as you become connected to that, that's gonna give you the strength that you need to move forward in life. I really, really am connected to the idea that now is your season. To not wait. To not believe that you have to wait another moment beyond today. I have this mentality, I have this motto, and the motto is Monday never comes. And a lot of times on this health and fitness journey, a lot of people say, oh, start on Monday. I I'll eat right on Monday. I'll start my workout plan on Monday, you know? And so I'm actually writing a book right now on my journey. It's called Monday Never Comes. And the essence of that book is the reality that live now. Live for your dreams now. Make the decisions now to be an overcomer. Because Monday never comes. It's the reality that life is urgent today. Your dreams are urgent today. The things that God has called you to do are urgent today. So why put off till tomorrow what God has gifted you to do today? So I believe that that is what my life is about. That's what I care about inspiring people about. And I just really want you guys to live with the mentality that Monday never comes, that God has given you the gift to live today. So just do it today. So that's all I have to share with you guys. I mean, I'll be around. I've chronicled my journey on YouTube, and so I have a YouTube channel. That's where my video came up on. The Queen Liana Facebook channel, Watch Queen Lose, because I have videos and blogs and all that about my journey, but ultimately about inspiring people to live a life worth living. So I'm glad to be with you guys today, but up next is Dr. Levi. I'm really excited to introduce him. He's an orthopedic surgeon, and he's an author, and he's a motivational speaker and an inspirational speaker, and so it's my honor to introduce him to come up after me and just share with you guys about health and fitness and living a whole life. So just thank you for your time, thank you for listening, thank you for your attention.